Founded in 1910, Canada's Naval Service wore the same uniform as the Royal Navy. The traditional sailor suit included bell-bottom trousers, jumper, flannel, gun shirt, and square collar. The uniform was completed with a lanyard silk and a round cap, with a ribbon that during peacetime identified the sailor's ship. In 1968, Canada adopted a single uniform for both officers and non-commissioned members of the Canadian Forces.
Over its time, the Canadian Navy has served in the Arctic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, as well as the Antarctic Ocean.
Veteran sailor. The statue is of John Mason, who enrolled in the Royal Canadian Navy Volunteer Reserve at age 18 in 1942 as a stoker's second class. After serving in the North Atlantic for the duration of the Second World War, he earned a degree in mechanical engineering from the University of Toronto and returned to the Navy in 1949 as an officer. He later served during the Korean conflict. In 1964, he was the first engineering officer to command a destroyer. He retired in 1978 at the rank of captain.
His money for the homecoming statue. Many different organizations donated to the cause, such as the Canadian Navy. Ready. Provincial Capital Commission. To commemorate the Canadian Navy's 100th anniversary, the province of British Columbia and the Provincial Capital Commission are proud to provide the site for the homecoming statue unveiled May 4th, 2010. Honorable Kevin Kruger, Minister of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, and Minister responsible for the Provincial Capital Commission. Provincial Capital Commission Board of Directors, Bill Wilburn, Chair, Barbara Brink, Alfian Cassidy, Chris Coleman, Jane Durante, David Everett, Christopher Fairbank, Linda Hertleby, Lynn Hunter, Wayne Hunter, Russell Irvine, Susan Marsden, Dean Murdoch, William Open, CEO Ray Parks, connecting and celebrating the capital with all British Columbians. Honorary Captain, Navy, the Honorable Stephen L. Point, OBC, Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia, unveiled the homecoming statue, 4th May, 2010.
Homecoming statue, inspired by gratitude. Patron, Honorary Navy Captain, the Honorable Stephen L. Point, OBC, Lieutenant Governor of BC. Co-Chairman, Rear Admiral Ken Summers, retired. Honorary Naval Captain, Cedric Steele. Committee, Naval Captain Kevin Carl, retired. CPO, Bob Cookson. Bob Cross, Derek McGregor Greer. Naval Captain, Marcel Hattay. Barry Hobbs, Fran Hobbs. Heather Collier, Ray Parks. Lieutenant Commander, Jerry Pash, retired. Brian J. Small. Rear Admiral, Russell Moore, retired. Jamie Webb. Lauren White. Sculptor, Nathan Scott.
They have always flown the flag of Canada proudly, protecting our sovereignty and standing up for our friends.